Hello and welcome to Awareness Talks. I am your host, JamieLynn, and I bring insight and action into your life. Today we're going to talk about making aspects of our life significant, so significance inside of our life. And a lot of time when we put significance on a situation, let me think of an example that will help us here. So, spilt milk. That's a common phrase. Don't cry over spilt milk. So if you do cry over spilt milk, what the impact of that it would be is, okay, let's say the kid spills the milk or somebody does that onto your carpet or in your car or on your couch or just at the table and it splashes everywhere. And you get up in a mad rush and you clean it up and you're inside of this conversation of like, you're the one that has to clean up the mess. No one else will do it. I'm alone in this, so do you see like the trickling effect of conversations that are possible to have that are not kind to yourself? They're not productive. It brings in and harnesses negative thought. It's an excuse to allow you to be angry. When you react to something, when you're in reaction, chances are there's something else, some other area of your life that is actually bothering you, but this allows you the space to be upset. You have the impact of high stress, high blood pressure. You freak people out, like, what's wrong with him or her? Like, why are they reacting like that? So the significance that we place on things in any area of your life can actually make the issues that we see as hard even harder than they actually are. And hard is just a story. It's something that we put into place so that we can get sympathy for or allow ourselves to feel a victim of something. Nobody wants to be a victim of anything, but when we create this, it's a source of what we think it release on something, but we're actually still suppressing the actual problem or the actual statement that we want to say. So it doesn't work. It just flat out doesn't work. So how do we shift the focus? Let's stick with the milk scenario. So the milk is spilt. It's really simple. You get a hot washcloth and you clean it up. That's all you need to do. You take a nice deep breath, go, yeah, well, it's spilt. Don't cry over it, right? But instead of saying don't cry over it, you're working on relaxing even more so in this moment of panic, of upset, of disappointment, whatever's there for you. Relax it. Take a nice deep breath. When you're getting the rag or the washcloth, and then you're putting it under that water, enjoy the warm water, wring it out nice and tight, just be present in the moment of that action and calm yourself down. Go over and press and be with the pressing, getting the milk out, allow yourself moments of peace inside of, if you've got a lot of kids or whatever, inside the chaos of it all. So let's take it to a different scenario. Let's say it's a conversation you haven't been able to have or you don't feel you can express, or you've been suppressing something all this time and you burst out in small little bursts of anger. We take it out on our loved ones mostly before we'll ever take it out on someone, say, in the workplace. We need to learn to take time for ourselves, to write things out so that it's out of us. Type it up, write it out. Now, there are two different thoughts on typing is very logical and writing is very creative. So you're using two different sides of the brain. So try them both. See which works for you best, but you want to get it all out, everything you would ever say, and then you delete it, you throw it away, you're done with it, and you take your peaceful breathing. Okay, so then let's look at thoughts that we can put into place on this stuff. So I am where I need to be. Everything is fantastic. At first, when you say stuff like this, it doesn't matter if you even believe it. We're just getting into the habits and the practices of saying it, getting comfortable with saying it and not feel silly or feel like we're lying to ourselves. I'm amazing. My family is wonderful. My job is awesome. If it's not, don't worry. It's fine. We're just getting in the practice of saying these things. Okay, so try that out for this whole next week, because I am not going to be on awareness talks for a whole week. I will be on family vacation. So just take this practice and really put it under your skin. I am awesome. I am amazing. Deep breaths when you feel the panic ensuing or the upset building up. Nice deep breaths. What are you really upset about? Look at that. Why do you want to place significance? Might be a question to ask, which you may not ever get an answer for some of this stuff. Asking the question, though, has you stop, think, and be there with yourself and be present and be patient with yourself. Be patient with those around you. Deep breathing really does the trick. Your body naturally does it when we feel overwhelmed, tired, stressed. The body's like, give me a breath, please, So just take a moment to give that extra breath to yourself. Tell your body, your muscles, everything to relax. Work on the deeper issues when you have the space to do it. As far as things that you're upset about, things that are reoccurring, conversations that seem to be going nowhere, write it all out. I do have programs and stuff that I'm at this point in the works of establishing that help us in the details of how to get through these things. But do what you can inside of the information that's given in these few minutes. So have a wonderful weekend. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Find time for yourself to relax. Enjoy the people that you're around, whether you are at work or you are in family. Allow enjoyment into your life. And thank you for your commitment and for tuning in. You take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.